Hey guys, welcome back to Sportschat with DJ Matt. I'm DJ Matt. As always, I'm joined by DJ Echo.
What up, what up?
That's right. So, before we get into our favorite sports jerseys this week, we have to talk because today actually, the MLS has announced their plan to come back, and they're actually coming back before the NBA is coming back. So they're going to start on July 8th. That's going to be their start, and it's what they're doing is basically like a World Cup tournament, which I really like because soccer World Cup, it just makes sense. So I think there's three or four group stages, I believe, and then through there they play, and then they get, I guess, seeded in a way, and they do like a knockout round, and then basically a big playoff is kind of what they're doing for their season, which I really do like, and so I'm excited for the MLS because I'm ready for sports. Even if it's soccer, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be in Orlando. So it looks like a lot of sports are going to Florida.
Yeah, they struck a deal with Disney too, MLS, because MLS is a partner with ESPN, I think, too, to show the games. So they're like NBA and MLS will both be in Orlando for their seasons, which is
So
interesting.
it looks like so it looks like all of the clubs are going to return, all 26
Yeah,
clubs in the league. So it looks like they'll have a group stage, and then they'll do round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the final.
yeah, it's exciting too because I'm not a big. I like soccer because I played soccer, but like I don't follow MLS, so I don't know all the players' names. I don't know all the teams. So I don't know who is a favorite in that sport or not. So I have a feeling like it's anybody's at this point since it's like a tournament. You know what I mean? So that's
I think it's pretty cool. The Orlando City, they have a team in Orlando, and they'll be given the top seed in their group.
yeah. Since they're hosting it,
That's pretty good for them.
that's fair. I'm not. I don't
Yeah.
know how good they are, so I don't know. Because like when they canceled MLS, they had just started. They only played a couple of games, I think, for MLS before they canceled the season. So
Yeah.
so that works out. So let's get to MLB though, because MLB is making me mad. They just can't agree on anything to get their season back, and they're missing an opportunity because they could have been the first sport back, first major sport back. And so when they do come back, or if they don't come back, they have to compete with the NFL and the NBA, which is not going to be good for them because no one's going to watch MLB over NFL or NBA. That's just the
Hmm.
The recent proposal the MLB got was an 89 game season, which is closer to what the players want. But I don't know if there's going to be any. I don't know. It's just a
It
weird.
says it's here that on the 8th, MLB proposed a 76 game with extra pay cut, and then the day after, the Players Association responded with an 89 game season without the extra pay cut. So it seems like the big problem because
Money.
what it well, yeah, but this is what they agree on. Extensive health and safety protocols for players and team personnel, large rosters, potentially 30-man active rosters and a 20-player taxi squad, universal DH, regional schedule to reduce travel. So, example, all teams in the AL East would only play each other, and teams in the NL East, and then expanded playoffs, possibly with 14 total teams in postseason. So that seems to be what's agreed upon. The only problem is the amount of games played and the money because they get paid per game. So, of course, the Players Association don't want the pay cut, nor do they want to play any less games than they have to.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if I was MLB, what they have to do right now is they have to get something on the ground, because if they don't get something on the ground, and all the other sports outside of football, because they don't play during the summer, all other sports have a plan. They already know what they're doing. Most of them are starting to come back. So baseball got to get on the ground and start running. They got to get something.
Yeah, baseball. Yeah, you're right. Of all the major sports that I can think of, the pro sports, all of them have a plan to start, or they might have started because golf, I think, is back on the weekends, and so is NASCAR, UFC, and boxing doing their thing. NHL has their plan. NBA has their plan. NFL is going to probably proceed as usual. You
Yeah.
know, MLS just announced their plan. So yeah, MLB is the only team that's not getting their stuff together. And think about it. They could be back by now, I think. And all the attention would be on baseball because golf and NASCAR and stuff is only on the weekends, I think. Nothing during the week. Baseball would be during the week. So they're missing a big opportunity. They're losing so much money right now. It's just unreal.
And honestly, if I was a baseball player right now, I would take a pay cut because the other alternative is not playing games at all.
Because here's the deal. Okay, so like this is my big complaint with athletes, and I've said this before, but like you're getting paid millions of dollars. You're fighting for millions of dollars, right? Okay, so like I have no sympathy for you. Unlike I mean, you're making more money than like 99% of Americans. Okay, so just take the pay cut. You're gonna lose money anyway. That's what they do. They're gonna lose money no matter what they decide. They're gonna lose money. They already have lost money. Okay, so just deal with it. It's just for this season. Next season they can go back to their normal stuff. Probably. Just for this season, just deal with it. I mean, stop being so greedy, please.
I mean, they act like they're not going to, right after this, play a 120-game season and be making millions of dollars. It's like, bro, I'm sure most of y'all are responsible with your money. You've got money saved up that you can pay for everything that you've bought. Like, just take a cut for a season.
Now, see, like the minor league players, I understand the minor league players. Their season got canceled. Like, they're not playing. Yeah. So like, they're definitely – I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Major league players? Nah, screw them. They're not starving. They're fine. So MLB, get your stuff together, please. So, all right, so let's get into our list. Let's do it. Yeah. Top 10 favorite sports jerseys.
So a quick caveat with this. I don't know. It's going to be kind of hard for us to translate the jerseys that we're talking about perfectly. Like, of course, there are certain names that jerseys has. So throwbacks, you have home, you have away jerseys, you have color rush jerseys. So not everyone knows what these things are. So I don't know how you broke yours down, but I broke mine. I have regular jerseys. So those are like the jerseys that they wear today, that you'll normally see at a football game. I have football, basketball, baseball game. I have color rush jerseys, which is something that the NFL has. I have throwback jerseys, which are stuff from like the 80s, 90s, what have you. And then I have city jerseys.
Yeah, I have a mix about that stuff too. About the same. I don't have any baseball jerseys on my list only because I don't like baseball jerseys that much. I don't find that they're that stylish. Other than like I know you have the Yankees pinstripes, that's iconic, and the Chicago Cubs uniforms are kind of iconic. I get all that, but to me that's not like I think like football and basketball jerseys are so much better than baseball jerseys.
Right. Well, I only have one baseball jersey, but it's number 10. So other than that, it would be football and basketball.
Well, I have 2 honorable mentions. I only have 2 this time for honorable mentions.
Hey, look at you! You're narrowing it down, not the whole NBA.
Yeah. Do you have any honorable mentions or no?
No. I think whenever I think of jerseys that I like, the stuff that comes to mind, I put on here on the list.
Okay. So my 2 honorable mentions, I have the Clippers City Edition, which is the new ones that they debuted this year. They're like the cursive, like the black lettering and the white. I like that uniform, so that's an honorable mention. And the Pittsburgh Steelers black uniforms. Like basically, I think they're away uniforms. I think that's what they're called, the black uniforms with the black helmet. I like it. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions. So what's your number 10? That's your baseball one. So what's your number 10?
My number 10, I like the Chicago Cubs jerseys. I like the Chicago Cubs jersey a little bit more than the Yankees jerseys. The Yankees is like black and white. The Chicago Cubs have got a little color in it to it. I mean, it's classic. It's classic baseball. You can't. Whenever you think baseball jerseys, that's what you think, the pinstripes. And my personal opinion is that the Chicago Cub ones just look a little bit better than the New York Yankee ones.
Yeah, you know what too? Like the blue. You're talking about the blue ones, right? The blue uniforms. I like the blue with the C and like the bear or something in it.
Yeah.
Those look nice. I do like those. See, I'm a big fan of like the dark uniforms. Like, you know what I mean? Like black, like just the dark uniforms. Those are my favorite kind. So that's most of my list is just dark uniforms. So, my number 10, I have the Sacramento Kings, the purple / the black. I just like that combination in like Sacramento. So yeah.
Groovy.
Yep. You're number 9.
My number 9 is the Seahawks color rush ones, the kind of green ones.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I kind of like them,
I don't hate them. I mean, it's fine.
I don't know. I kind of like them. Anyway, Yeah, actually, I really like those for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about them that's just so appealing. Seeing Russell Wilson complete
Color is
passes.
so hit or miss for me though. It just, I mean, like I don't know. Some are good, some are not. It just depends, honestly. That one's in the middle for me in terms of bad and good. Like that's kind of in the middle for me. So
I
that's,
don't know. My personal opinion, I don't like it.
yeah. Well, my number 9 is the Phoenix Suns, their purple unis.
Ooh, those are some good unis.
I like those the Suns unis. So Devin Booker knows how to rock it, but you can't
Hey,
win.
yeah.
All right, your number 8.
My number 8 is kind of a cop out, but it's just the standard Los Angeles Laker jerseys. What can I say?
Mm.
I just like the look of them. Sometimes the best jersey is just the most simple one. And honestly, I like the colors. I like the design on it.
I mean, Lakers purple and gold is one of the most iconic. Like,
And so many great players have worn those uniforms. It's like God, you just can't go wrong with those. To be honest.
no, you can. That's a good one. So my number 8 is the Brooklyn Nets City Edition, which is like it's like the black, and they
Oh
have that
yeah,
on the side.
yeah,
That is, yeah, I like those. Those are nice.
yeah. Those are pretty nice. I do like those.
Yeah. All right. Your number 7.
And it's kind of laid back list. There's no explaining. It's just like, I
Yeah.
like that one.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can figure out a way to go what those are, but I don't know. We're trying our best here.
Yeah.
My number 7 is actually the Bucks City jersey, the Cream City ones.
Okay.
I kind of like those. Seeing Giannis running around in like those cream jerseys. I kind of dig them.
And like the lettering is like a blue. It's like blue. It's not even green, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I'm a fan of a lot of the city jerseys. Like,
Yeah.
anytime I'm a basketball game, they wear the unis that aren't like just regular jerseys. I don't know. I dig it. I mean, of course, there are a couple that I'm just like, but for the most part.
I mean, okay. Speaking of city jerseys, like the New Orleans Pelicans, their city jersey is like I think is the Mardi Gras one, huh? That's their city edition. See, like I like the Mardi Gras uniforms concept. I just feel like it could be better. I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's just my
Oh
opinion.
well,
But
I guess what we talked about.
But for the most part, the basketball uniforms, I think basketball is the best uniforms in all sports, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah,
They have some of the best. And the city editions are definitely great, but I think the Pelicans should up their city edition game. But that's
yeah,
just my guess.
they can.
So my number 7 is Philadelphia 76ers, the black uniforms from like the 2000s. Like see that image of Allen Iverson in them.
Yeah.
I just like those. The big 76ers is like,
Yeah. I know which ones you're talking about.
yeah. I wish they bring those back. I like those better than the new uniforms. I mean, the new uniforms are not too bad, but I wish they bring them back throwback Thursday or something. All right, so what's your number 6?
Number 6 is the purple Utah Jazz throwback ones with the mountain on it.
Okay.
Those, whenever Karl Malone was playing and him and John Stockton were wearing them, those, I like those jerseys. I like purple jerseys because
Yeah, I mean,
I've got another purple jersey on the list a little higher up. I don't know. I just like the color purple.
me too. I do like the color purple a lot.
Looks good.
Yeah. But you know what's weird though? Imagine being called the Jazz, but like your uniform is mountain. Does that make sense?
I know. It makes zero sense.
That makes 0 sense. Utah, you gotta love them. All right. Well, my number 6 is Seattle Seahawks. They're blue. They're normal blue jerseys. I like those.
Regular one.
Yeah, the regular blue. I don't know, with the helmet, and then I just like that combination.
Yeah.
Seahawks. I think it's iconic. You remember the Seahawks old uniforms? They're kind of ugly. Like the old uniform. Like their helmet was pretty ugly. Like it was a really like silver. Like it was kind of. I don't know. Nobody probably knows what I'm talking about, but that's okay.
No, I know what you're talking about. We'll just
Leave it at that. All right, number 5.
Well, you were talking about the Pelican City jerseys, and I've got them at number 5. I like the Pelican City jerseys. I think it was very good that they went with Mardi Gras colors. I really like that idea whenever they debuted them. I do agree that they could be a little bit better. I wish that it was more than just the colors. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
guess you them too busy. I don't know. I just wish that there was nothing a little bit more, maybe something to the shorts. But
Like my biggest complaint about the Pelicans is like they only have like four different jerseys, and everyone else has like 5 or 6 different jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have a lot
now,
of.
well, to be fair, the team Pelicans has only been around for, in the grand scheme of things, a small portion of the NBA.
That's true.
It's like the Lakers or the Celtics where they have umpteen jerseys that they can bring like throwbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't know if you see these designs that some people post of like concepts. I think there was like a gold one. I thought that looked kind of cool, and maybe even a black one. I thought maybe I was like,
I think
different, you know?
if they came out in some black and gold jerseys, that's just me. You
Yeah,
know?
I'm cool with that. I would love to see that. I mean, I just think the Pelicans can be a little bit more, I don't know, fashionable. I guess I don't know. I just their uniforms are one of the most basic in the league. Like, there's nothing really exciting about them, you know. But
Yeah.
maybe down the line, maybe they start winning some games, some championships. Maybe they change it up a little bit. Who knows?
Yeah. And we'll have Zion to think.
Yeah, there's times like I want new jerseys now.
I'm leaving, or give me jerseys. Or like, okay, we're making jerseys.
Going to the Lakers unless you give me a new jersey. No, don't go to the Lakers.
No, please, not again.
Okay, so my number 5 is the New York Jets, the Gotham Green, and then the Stealth Black. I couldn't decide which one I like better. I like them both equally. I like the shade of green they use, and like, especially with the helmets too. I thought it was a cool touch. And then like, I don't know, I just love green.
Weird, but I don't think I've ever seen an AFC East jersey that I look at. I'm just like, yeah, I like that. Like, I don't know why. Like any of the 4 AFC East teams. I mean, obviously no Patriots jerseys.
Yeah.
Like the Jets, the Bills, and the Dolphins. I've never seen one that I'm like, man, that's a good that's a jersey. That's you know.
Yeah, I get you, but I mean, in terms of like what the Jets used to have, it used to be like lighter green, I think, and like the helmets were white and have that little circle thing with the Jets in it.
Yeah.
I like the new helmets, and I just like the shade of green they have now. It's an improvement to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not a big fan of these like new uniforms that some of these teams have gotten, but for the Jets, I think it works, and it's a step up from what they had, and I enjoy it. So, all right, number 4.
All right, my number 4. I couldn't decide between the colors, so I just went with both. It's the Raptors throwback, the purple ones, and the white ones, because I think the white ones look really, really good too with the dinosaur on the front. I actually have one.
Yeah.
For Vince Carter. The only jersey that I have, actually. I just think it really looks really good. Again, purple. You know, I'm just a sucker for purple on uniforms. What can I say?
Well, I will say like the white Raptors jerseys, like the dinosaur on it, like it's more, you can see it more better. I think it's more. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but like it stands out more. I think
It pops a little bit more. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. But I can't just be like, I can't just discredit the purple one, because the purple one, God, it's just, you know what? You talk about your number 4, and I'll go get it. Just
Okay, well, my number 4 might shock you though.
what is it?
Well, we'll show you jersey first. I'm gonna let you show your jersey first. I'm excited. I mean, I've seen these jerseys. Yeah, obviously.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, these.
Yeah.
I think honestly, this one's a little bit better, because with the white jersey, if this whole thing is white, this kind of fades away. But hey, throwback, if you saw last episode, you know what's up.
Yeah. Vince Carter. Oh, we should talk about that too after we're done with the list about Vince Carter. We need to touch on that.
All right. 4.
All right. So my number 4 is the LA Lakers, the Black Mamba jerseys.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because like the jerseys, like it's black and it's got the little like snake scales on it, and like they said that Kobe helped design it too. I don't know. I like those jerseys. I think that's cool. That's kind of badass if you ask me. Your nickname became a uniform. I mean, that's how you know you made it. I mean.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So, all right, your number 3.
Well, your number 3, you've already shown disdain for it. It's actually the throwback Seahawks ones, the one that you were talking about that you didn't like. That's at my number 3.
Okay, wait. I'm talking about like the ones from like the 80s. That the one you're talking about?
Like the bulky ones with like the Seahawks on the shoulders. Yeah, those are the ones that I'm talking about.
Okay.
At my number.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just like, I don't understand. Look, let me listen. I don't know, man. I just think they look pretty cool, and it's kind of weird because I don't like the Seahawks, but I like their jerseys. You know, I like their regular jerseys. I like their color rush jerseys, and I like their throwback jerseys. I think I have a problem, man.
I respect that. I mean, it is.
I mean, it's my list. You don't see me complaining about your. Well, no, there's nothing.
I'm not complaining about your list. I mean, it's your list. I mean, it's your opinion. I'm not going to say that you're wrong. I mean,
I know, but it's just so funny. Oh, those Seahawks ones. Oh, they're so ugly. I'm just over here like. I was looking at my list. My eyes just rested on my number 3. I'm like.
I don't know. Yeah. So then now the uniforms the Seahawks had before their new ones, like they have now, the ones before that, like their 2008 uniforms maybe or something like that. I like those. Those aren't bad.
Yeah. No, I like the ones from. I mean,
I just don't like it personally, but that's okay. That's your list. It is what it is.
I think you'll agree with my top 2, but
okay. Well, my number 3 is New Orleans Saints, obviously the black and gold.
But yeah, I didn't put those on there because I thought I don't know I just didn't put it on there.
I mean, look if the Saints had like the all gold. I mean, best uniforms in sports, hands down. But they don't have that, and their I mean, everyone loves their color rush, and I mean, I like their color rush, but like I don't love it. It's just too much white for me. It's just like I said, I like darker uniforms. That's just me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I like my number 2, and if not, there's something wrong with you.
All right, what's your number 2?
The Miami Heat neon ones that they wore.
The Vice jerseys.
What?
The Vice jerseys, you mean?
Yeah, the black ones with like the.
That's my number 2 as well.
Hey, what do you know? Hey. Bro, I don't know. My memory with that is whenever Dwayne Wade hit that game-winning shot, and he was just around. Those jerseys,
See, like the black and then like the pink and the light blue. I mean,
dude. Last time they had the Fireman's Fair, and I passed by one of those. I think it was like. Anyway, they had one of those up, and I was like, "Oh, I want it! I want it!" It's so beautiful.
If I get any Miami Heat jersey, it's gonna be a Dwayne Wade jersey, hands down. Nobody else. Yeah.
Or I mean, maybe you could get a Giannis Heat jersey.
Maybe. I might. It depends.
Does it even go? So gets a Giannis Heat jersey.
Yeah. What's your number 1 then?
Saints color rush.
Okay.
Those have. Whenever the Saints break out the color rush jerseys, like, come on, man! I just love them so much.
You know what it is? The last time they wore them, I think it was sort of playoff game against the Vikings, so it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I could care less what happened the last time they wore it. I just like seeing them.
Yeah. They should, honestly, I mean, I like that better than their official white jerseys that they have, like the white and the black, I think. I do like the color rush better than that. But, I mean, but the black uniforms and then the gold pants, I mean, I just can't beat that.
Those are good.
But, yeah. Okay.
What's your number 1?
All right, my number 1 is a college team. Okay? It's a team that I think we're all familiar with. The Crimson – no, I'm kidding. The Oregon Ducks, the Oregon Ducks football team, they have the best uniforms, I think, I mean, they really
good.
Yeah, I love like the little duck things on the side.
Yeah. I just thought about it. I do have an honorable mention. It's the throwback Baltimore Raven jersey ones. The one with like the wings on the side.
I've never seen those.
Those are actually pretty good from like the 2000s.
Huh, interesting. I've never seen those before. I'm gonna look that up after.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, so Oregon Ducks. I mean, they have the best college uniforms, hands down. I think they have the best football because football jerseys are tough to kind of make cool. I think because I mean, I don't know. It just seems like it's tough to make them, look cool. So
I think basketball has more of a culture about the design of the
yeah,
jersey.
that's fair.
Football is about having a person. Like in football, like I would rather have a Drew Brees jersey and it not necessarily look good than have a Tom Brady jersey and it look amazing. But like in basketball, you can have a Vince Carter jersey from the Raptors, even though you're not necessarily a fan of the Raptors. Just because it looks good. Basketball jerseys have this appeal of looking good. Football, not so much. So
Yeah, it's like in football. It's like I don't care what kind of jersey it is, as long as it's a player I want. I don't care what jersey it is. But in basketball, it's like I want a specific uniform. Like you know what I mean? So
yeah,
like
like honestly, like whenever they, how you can like put in your own number in your name. Like I would never do that for a football jersey, but I would definitely do that for a basketball jersey.
yeah, definitely.
I think that that's the best way to summarize the difference between the jerseys. It's like whenever it comes to football, the more important thing is like the team and the person. But like with basketball, the look is more important whenever it comes down to it.
And another thing too, like the basketball jerseys, they have like words on it and stuff. In football, they don't really have words on the front of their jersey. They just have the numbers. That's it.
Yeah, every now and then they'll have like really small like Jets or Dolphins or something. But other than that, it's not.
Yeah. So yeah, basketball jerseys are just more customizable. But
Yeah.
that's what makes Oregon's uniform so cool, like what they're able to do with it and the color schemes and stuff. Like they have like I forgot the number of combinations they have, but it's like a lot of combinations of uniforms they got. It's really impressive. For a college team, it's like, whoa. So
Right.
that's why they're my favorite in all sports. So that's our list. That's our list. Good list. I like your list a lot, actually. It's really good.
Yeah.
Some stuff I didn't even think of. So I'll give you props on that. All right, so let's touch on Vince Carter since we were talking about it. So the Atlanta Hawks are not going to be back in the NBA season rest of this year. So that means Vince Carter's last game was whenever the NBA's last thing was. So he's pretty
I
much
think
going
it was
to
the
retire.
night that they canceled, but they still had to go on with the game.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So Vince Carter is going to retire, Hall of Famer, hands down.
I'm sad. I'm a sad boy now.
Yeah. He didn't win
Remember?
a ring, right? I don't think he won a ring.
Nope. Didn't ever want a ring.
Should have won a ring. Damn. That's tough. I see it makes me sad when a player like that doesn't win a ring in his career, but yet he's good enough to be a Hall of Famer. Like that shows you how good he is, that he doesn't need a ring to be a Hall of Famer, but like he deserves a ring. Like it's just
Yeah. Yeah, it's just he never played on like a, I don't know, maybe if him and Tracy McGrady played together longer, maybe they could have won.
well, didn't he have Chris Bosh as well? Because Chris Bosh was drafted by the Raptors. It wasn't him and Vince Carter and the Raptors at the same time, or did
I
Vince?
don't know. I think he was never with Tracy McGrady or Chris Bosh long enough to really get a good team and go win a chip, and then he bounced around from team to team after that.
Yeah, shame. But he had a good career though. We can't. I mean, he's one of the best dunkers the NBA has ever seen too.
Oh yeah, hands down.
So I mean, he's not gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be ashamed of his career, but I think championship would have been definitely nice. At least one, 'cause Dirk only got one. I think Vince
Yeah,
Carter won one.
yeah. It
But
is what it is.
it is what it is. Yep. So, you want to talk about our bowling experience or no?
Um,
So I'm gonna tell you something because like when I got home that night, or it might have been the day after or something, I was flipping through the channels, and it said the listing said PBA bowling. I was like, there's nothing else on. Let me watch it. But it was like a strikes competition. So like they had like 2 minutes to see how many strikes they would get in a row, or not in a row, but like how many strikes you can get in 2 minutes. So they had
yeah.
like 3 lanes, and they were just going like. I was like, damn, that's kind of competitive.
Yeah. So okay, do you want me to tell the story? Or do you want to tell the story?
You tell it.
Okay, so we went bowling. me, DJ Matt, and a couple of our other friends. We played 2 games. The first game, we both of us lost. We didn't get the most pins. It was on the 10th frame, and I just needed like 20 pins. So I rolled my first ball, and I leave a pin in the corner. So I lined up in everything, and I mean, I missed it by this much. I missed that pin by this much.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God. So the second game, you know, whenever you bowl a game, you know, the second game is never going to be as good because your arm starts to get tired from throwing around a 10-pound ball,
Right.
15 miles per hour down the lane. So DJ Matt was quietly, you know, winning. We were not caring. And I know you were sitting there. You were like, "Come on! I hope nobody notices, so I can just win this." And I got like a spare or a strike, you know, but it was pretty close. I think going into the last frame,
It was like 3-point difference, I think, in the last frame, if I remember correctly. I was up by 3 points.
Going into the last frame, we either had like the same score or we were within 2 pins with each other. So I had told you in the 9th frame, I said, if you get a strike, I'll just let you have the game. But you didn't get a strike. So 10th frame, I just went out there and bowled 2 strikes and couldn't do anything about it. And I was so confident with those. I was like, well, I guess I gotta come out here and bowl some strikes, and I did that.
If you would have gotten that 3rd strike, oh man,
that would have been so much disrespect on you,
dude. But you know why I was so mad though that you won that game though? Because like I'm not a terrible bowler, but I'm not a good bowler, right? You know, I mean, I can put a good game together. That was the best I've ever bowled in my life. 2 games back to back. I got over 100 points for my first time in my life, back to back. Like that was the best I've ever bowled. Period. And I was like, I was just like, oh man, you know, if I could get at least 1 win here, that'd be great. You know, but then you came back and beat me. I was like, because that was the best I've ever played. I can't play any better. I really can't.
The first I think you got like what 110, something like that, and then
it was 114, and then the last game I got 106.
Yeah, I got like 143, and the person who won got like 150 something. And then the second game I finished with like 121, and you finished with, I don't know, it was not 121. I'll tell you that much. It was less than that.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun though. I mean, I remember before we started, I was telling everybody, yeah, I suck, so don't expect nothing. And then I started bowling good. I was like, ugh. It's like,
and then the last frame after I pulled the 2 strikes, you're just like, no.
But you see, like when I bowled, like it looked like it would be good, and then it went off to the left a little too much. And I'd never hit that front pin. It seemed like it always went too far.
Because it's the way that Creole Lanes oils.
Yeah,
it's just the way that they oil the lane. Oil is everything.
I think I only had 1 strike that whole day though, and that 1 strike when the ball left my hands, I was like, oh, that's a strike. I knew right when I let it off, and then it hit. I was like, yes. But I don't think no one was paying attention though, so no one cared.
A turkey, or what was it, 4 strikes in a row the first game? I don't remember. I remember I had either a turkey or like 4 strikes in a
row. Actually, no, you had a turkey in the second game too. Like I think you got a strike on that 9th frame, and then you had those 2 strikes. I think you had a turkey in that thing, huh?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. All I know is that
4 strikes in a row. I do remember that. I don't remember what game it was though. That did happen.
Anyway,
but it was a fun time though. I love bowling, even though I suck at it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should stop saying I suck. I did pretty good though. I should stop saying I suck because I kind of don't, but I do. I don't know. It's weird.
8. You came 2nd out of 6. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but
I mean, even came 3rd, so it's not like you were bottom of the pack, you know.
Well, I mean, no offense, but look who we were playing with.
Yeah, I know, but look, I mean, you gotta take your wins where you can get them.
Yeah, I'll take my W's. I mean, that was a win for me. No matter if I won or lost, that was a win because I mean, I never bowled that good before. I thought I was gonna win that second game. I was like, ooh, and I didn't realize how close you were until like too late. I was like, oh no.
I think my best is like a 157. I think that's the best I've ever bowled.
I think the best I've ever bowled, I think, was a 120. That was years ago.
Which is not bad, but considering my stepdad has like multiple 299 games.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't give him
Yeah. I remember I was there whenever he bowled one. He you know, all frame strikes. The 10th frame he bowled 2 strikes, and then the last one he just missed 1 pin. He has that pin actually. They gave him the pin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang. It's pretty epic.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to get a 100 game. I know I'm not gonna get a 200 game ever in my life. If I do,
the
pulse frozen over.
Problem is, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So is that about it? Because I ain't got anything else. And do you have anything else?
Not to my knowledge.
All right. Well, all you wonderful people watching, if you made it this far, comment, turn up the heat.
Turn up the heat.
For both of us having a Heat jersey at number 2. Turn up the heat because it's getting a lot hotter. I don't know if you've been outside, but it's suffocating.
Heat red.
Yeah, that's right.
Summer's here, guys. Summer's here.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. Follow us on Instagram at Sportschat with DJ Matt 1. That's number 1 faces. Thank you, DJ Echo. Oh, next week's list are power rankings of NFL players of all positions. We're going to rank who are the best players right now in the league starting this season, like that list. So that's going to be a fun list to do.
Unfortunately, I will probably have to swallow my pride for that list.
Honestly, me too. Me too. It's going to be interesting. So see you guys next week. Stay safe. Have fun. Go Pelicans? I don't know.
Pels.
Go Pels, yeah. Change your jerseys. All right. See y'all next week.